a lot of people are saying it sounds better than it used to sound. So
For sure, for sure.
I'm just lucky. I know how to warm up and treat my voice right, and I attribute it all to clean living.
Yeah. That brings me to my next question. You know, you're kicking and screaming music videos on YouTube, and I was reading some of the comments, and one of the fans, one of the girls on there said, I loved Skid Row as a teenager, but now I prefer his new songs much, much more. Do you think that you're a stronger artist now than you were in the past? You know, better even?
No, I just think I'm older.
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot over my life, and I'm not trying to make, and like when I read a band come out that was out in the 80s, and they'll put out a new record now, they'll go, well, we really tried to go back to that 80s sound. That makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, that makes me cringe. Like, why would you go into a studio in 2011 with the intent on making a record that sounds like it's from the 80s? I want to make a record that sounds like it was made in 2011.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't fucking get that at all. Like, I want to make a record that sounds really old. Like, what the fuck is this? I don't get that. I want to make a record like nothing you've ever fucking heard before in your life. Like,
Yeah.
This is like the heaviest, coolest shit ever. Like, you know, maybe I don't see that, but that's my intention. I'm trying to use the technology of 2011 to make the most ass-kicking 13 songs that I can.
For sure.
I'm not thinking about 1991. I'm thinking about 2012. I want you to be able to listen to this for decades. So I mean, the technology now is so crazy. It's just a different method of recording.
Yeah.
And I think that this is, you know, Sebastian singing an album in the year 2011 with the current sound and current production, but it's my voice and it's my energy and my attitude, and that's always going to be on my records.
For sure,
you know?
for sure.
I am a very emotional person, and I feel things very viscerally. And when I feel a song in my heart, then I can put my feelings and my vocals to it, and I feel every single song in this record in my heart, 100%, or I wouldn't put it out.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of it.
Good. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. The album artwork for the new album, pretty insane. If I do say so myself, I really like it. Who designed that?
I designed it with a guy named Richard Zilla.
Yeah.
Who did the cover to the Black Veil Brides record. I'm friends with this band, Black Veil Brides, who are amazing.
Yeah.
And the lead singer showed me his album cover. I go, who the fuck did that? That looks killer. And he gave me Richard Zilla's number. And I've never seen like Indian artwork in rock and roll, and I've always been fascinated with like the chick with 8 arms and, you know, running around with heads, cutting off people's fucking dicks in their heads. Like, that's crazy shit to me, and I always like to do something that I've never seen before. So we had this concept of the goddess Kali Ma, like, dragging me into hell, and I'm kicking and screaming not to be dragged into hell.
Yeah.
And while my whole world's falling apart with elephants fucking charging at me, and I'm being cut with knives, and I go, dude, that sounds fucking crazy. Let's do that. So my girlfriend, Minnie Gupta, played the role of Kali Ma, and she looks amazing on the cover, and she is dragging me into hell and cutting me with knives, and chicks will do that. Chicks will fuck you up, dude.
Well,
that's like every dude that's getting in trouble with a girl. That's for you, that cover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I loved it, man. It looks awesome for sure.
Well, to me, it looks like As Destroyer. Like, it looks like Kiss.
Yeah.
It's the same feeling as a Destroyer, a little bit. And also, he looks like one of the girls in Love Guns. It's like, to me, it's very Kiss-like, and it also looks like that painting. It looks like it's moving to me. Like, when I stare, it has movement to it. It's like, wow, like I just got to say thank you to Richard Miller for doing an incredible job. Like nobody has covers like that anymore. Most album covers is just a picture of the band or a picture of the singer with the name of the band and the title, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's too boring for me.
Yeah.
That's not interesting. And also we're putting it out on vinyl, so that's a really cool thing that the vinyl is coming out with the full cover, which will be really cool, blown up big. I can't wait to see that.
Definitely, yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Do you have any plans to tour with this new album? And if so, when would that be?
Yeah, we are putting together the U.S. tour for before Christmas, and then we're putting it together a European tour for January and February, and then the plan is after that is to play all the festivals big in America and Europe next summer.
Nice. So that, so what are your plans for the future? I mean, after Kicking and Screaming comes out, is it on to the next album, or are you going to relax for a little bit, or what's going on?
First, my one big plan in the future is to find a home.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's next up on my list of plans.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm always working on new music. I mean, I lost all my recording equipment in the flood of the old basement, so I had to replace my microphones and my recording gear, which really sucks, but I have to replace all that. And once I get back on my feet and get a house and all that, then I can start recording again. I'm in a very fucked up situation right now. I feel like Willie Nelson when the tax guy came and took all his taxes and houses away. That's the way I feel right now. So I'm kind of in a crazy position, but at least I'm alive. Hey, that's a song title.
Yeah.
My kids are okay.
Good.
You know, that's the most important thing.
Good, yeah, for sure. Now, how did you find out about your house? Like, how did that go down?
Well, I was playing a concert. I was on stage in Colorado opening for Twisted Sister and Godsmack when this all happened. So I guess my life was saved by Twisted Sister.
Yeah.
And you know, the next one, I thought maybe we get some water in the basement, even though we never had any in 20 years. But everybody's talking about Hurricane Irene and how crazy it was going to be, and I was like, I could never suspected that it would destroy my house. Like, you can never be prepared for that.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That really sucks. All right, so moving on. Back in 2006, you starred in a VH1 show called Supergroup, where you collaborated with Scott Ian and Ted Nugent. What is your current relationship status with them? Do you still talk to those guys?
I talked to Scott Ian on Twitter.
Yeah.
I always will love Ted Nugent. I mean, he's Ted Nugent.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I love Ted. And then, you know, Jason Bonham, I actually played with in Camp Freddy. I do some gigs with those guys, so I got to jam with him kind of recently. So I see those guys occasionally, but there's no Democracy record or anything like that. It's just a TV show.
Yeah, for sure. Is there any plans for you to do any more TV shows like that or anything like that?
I hope not.
Yeah.
If it was up to me, I would just play rock and roll. I'd be playing Your City Tonight. I'd be on the road in my bus, like Willie Nelson, you know, rolling down the highway playing music. That's what I love to do. When I do TV, a lot of the time it's for a paycheck. Yeah. But, you know, who knows? That's the society we live in. People love these celebrity shows, and, you know, I can't control all that. But I probably will be doing TV again. I've done a lot of it. But if it was up to me, it would be rock and roll 24/7. That's my first love. Nice.
All right, man. Well, we really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to grant this privilege. You know, that's just really cool of you, and we are genuinely grateful.
Thank you, buddy. Great talking to you.
Yeah, and we'll put your Kicking and Screaming music video under this interview, and a link where fans can reserve a copy of your new album before it stores on September 27th.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, you have a good day, man, and I hope everything, you know, with the house and everything. I hope it all works out for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it, dude.
All right, have a great day, Sebastian.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye.